say if you love them, you should set them free. But I ain't gonna leave. And if walking away is the cure for my disease, then I don't wanna live. Oh, what's it gonna take to make...
Yeah, I don't really know to describe it. It's just, it's what makes me happy.
You gotta believe in me.
Something that's in me. It's true. I guess some people have their passions. This is something that's a little bit more than my passion, I guess. This is my life.
I just, like, the feeling it gives me in my heart, it gives me chills every time.
I was put into dance when I was 2 years old, and then just since then I loved it. Getting to 8 or 9 years old, me and my friends would always make dances together, and like normally it would be for fun, but then I ended up really enjoying it, so I kept doing that. And then like at my dance studio I'd always want to make dances or choreograph dances for different people.
I discovered animations in grade 10. I was amazed at seeing my drawings come to life. It's one thing to draw your characters and imagine them living, breathing, and kind of like interacting with their environment, but actually seeing them do stuff is just entirely something else. It's something amazing for sure.
I do musical theater, which is basically singing, acting, and dancing. The first time I performed was in the 3rd grade in my elementary school play, and ever since then I just fell in love with the stage and fell in love with musical theater.
I guess it's dreaming, right? I guess it's finding what's hoped for, what could be sort of an escape, but at the same time reality in its most essence.
My favorite aspect of what I do is definitely just the feeling I get when I perform. Unexplainable. I mean, every time I'm on stage, my heart just explodes with nothing but passion, and I just can't stop. I always have a smile on my face whenever I think about just being on stage. I love the fact that you're performing in front of a live audience.
My dream goal is to become a choreographer for Broadway, because in things like that you have total freedom, you have good dancers, like you can do anything you want. I love putting things together and seeing my work come to life.
My dream goal is probably to get into the film industry. Concept artist would be amazing. Animator, and at some point I know I have a story to tell. I have a story I've been working on for a long time, and I would love to tell it. So if I can get at some point and be able to tell stories through my art, I'll be happy.
I take it very seriously, and it's definitely my dream. I mean, my dream is, yeah, to perform on Broadway one day, which is amazing.
I want to keep the classical kind of dance still in the world when I'm older. Like, I don't want it just to disappear because of the new modern work. So I guess, yeah, that's what I see, and I see myself in the future just choreographing and continuously teaching. Yeah.
You know, sounds cheesy. Everyone wants to change the world. I think this probably might be the way to do it, is through art. I would love to be able to change people's mind about certain aspects of life. I definitely follow creationist theory. I believe in God. So I would love to put some of my faith into my work, show people what art can do, and that it is important, and that everything has a purpose in life.
My sister, my twin sister, her passion was figure skating, and she has a permanent neck problem, so her injury forced her to quit. And she can never skate again. Seeing someone with such a love for something and having it being taken away is incredibly hard. Just putting myself in her shoes and realizing, wow, like, I am so lucky, like, I can actually, like, if I could never sing again, I don't know what I'd do. It sounds crazy, but it's just when you love something so much, that's all you want to do.
I would not want to live anymore, because that's the biggest thing for me, is drawing. I can't live without it. It's who I am. It's what keeps me alive.
There was a whole countrywide search to find the next Dorothy in Andrew Lloyd Webber's production of The Wizard of Oz. On one hand, I met so many amazing people. I made the top 7 in the country. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's such an accomplishment, and that's something to be so proud of. And I'm just so humble and thankful for that. But at the same time, that was the hardest thing I've ever been faced with. It was definitely a challenge in that the girls weren't very nice, and the production, just the way they treated me and the things they said to me. Yeah, I definitely felt insecure of myself. Just hearing like the comments that people said online, like around the country. I mean, obviously people won't like you. Facing that kind of, and just reading all the comments, like, you know, on Facebook and on, you know, of, you know, Jennifer's weak, or Jennifer doesn't deserve to be in the competition, or Jennifer's not talented, and just reading all that and just seeing it right in front of you was definitely hard, just from strangers that I don't even know. Over the Rainbow was such a milestone in my life, but at the same time it's a bittersweet memory.
2 years ago I got Achilles tendonitis and I had to stop dancing for a while, and that was after I think 2 years of solid injury after injury. Since grade 8 there were only maybe a solid 2 weeks where my body was fully healthy. So finally the tendonitis made me realize that maybe that dancing wasn't the best for me. No matter how much I loved it, my body couldn't handle it. I went into depression, and I had a really hard time because I had spent my entire childhood believing I was going to be a dancer. But then when I was in my depression, I was at the school a lot more, and that is actually when I started choreographing here. And then I realized, oh, this is my passion. Like, it still involved dance, and it's still like, it was just a part of it. Something that you stumble across, or you've tried many things, and it's just when you get that spark and you're just like, wow, I want to do this for the rest of my life.
It makes you feel a fire in you whenever you talk about it, and that causes an emotional reaction. It's something that you always look forward to in each part of the day. It's something that you dream about at night. It consumes every thought.
That one thing in your heart that fills it with joy and love, and passion is that one thing that you will sacrifice anything for.
You feel in your bones. Someone said that you feel it in your bones.
Passion is that one thing that you have an unconditional love for.
That's to me what a passion is. That's how you find your passion.
I would do anything to be on stage. Deep in my heart, if there's any place I'd be, it'll be on stage.
It's something that's in me, and I can't do without.